So my wife and I have some really good friends here in the Dallas area who are being trained and equipped to be sent as missionaries overseas. And we were talking the other day about how the beauty of the scriptures and the church's call is that every member of the body, in whatever arena or aspect they find themselves in, would also be trained and equipped and sent there. And certainly this would include the workplace, because it's the workplace is where we spend the majority of our waking hours. But unfortunately, it's possible for us to speak about it or not speak about it in such a way that communicates that it is compartmentalized at best, or even second-class ministry at worst. And this cannot be true for the church. We've got to do better than this. And so what do we do in this arena? What we've got to do is realize that if they're spending the majority of their waking hours there, then this means that it's one of the premier places for refining and chiseling and being conformed to the image of Jesus Christ. And because of that, that helps us lead, that our teachings and trainings are full of gospel applications for the workplace, that our coffees and our lunches aren't just us showing up with telling them about our events, or hoping they'll register for the next thing that we need or volunteer with us, though those are good things. But in light of Philippians 2, it's considering one another more important than ourselves and leading with their vocation, where they are, for sure knowing where they work and helping them answer the big questions of how they work and why they work. It was A.W. Tozer that said, it's not what you do, but it's why you do it that makes it Christian. But it's not just that it's a premier avenue for their own holiness and looking like Jesus, it's also the central opportunity for mission. And so it's been said before that the gospel is not just compelling our people to leave the workplace, though some of them will, it's compelling them to leverage the workplace for the sake of those that don't yet know Jesus. Acts 17, they've been put in the exact places and spaces so that people might see that God is seeking them and He is near. One pastor said it this way: they are the priest in that workplace, and that workplace is their parish. Now, if we are able to do this, if we're able to speak well and train and equip well in this area, what it's going to mean is for sure the body of Christ will not see their work as compartmentalized, and for sure they will not see it as second class, but instead they will hear modeled and spoken by the church the words of the theologian Abraham Kuyper, who said, "There is not 1 inch of the human domain of existence under which Christ, who is Lord over all, does not cry, mine."